Let's talk about yesterday. First of all, the play itself was epic. We all get that. But set the stage for how you all somehow became involved in that.
Well,
You want to start?
yeah,
Yeah, go
if
ahead.
I so the play obviously they scored, they go ahead. After the play where we go out of bounds, they set up the defense, and Tyreek is coming down the field, and he looks to us, and there was a Chicago Bear fan that was two
Two rows in
rows
front of
right in
us.
front of us, and
Yep.
he had a Chicago Bear
He had
jersey on.
full gear. Yeah.
And the guy looks at him and he's like cheering and saying, "Oh my God, this is so great." And at that point, we're standing behind him and we have
I think we
nothing else to do but say really great things to him.
I think we
And
decided to show a few signs of our appreciation
we said, "What a
without getting
great game.
into
You guys played an amazing game."
without getting into too much depth. I think there
we
were
were
some
trying to
choice
be
words.
we were trying to be as supportive as possible, and he decided to be very negative to us. Say, "You guys can go home." I'm like, "We will when the game's over, but we don't know what's going to happen."
Yeah. So basically, he pointed directly at us, and that moment has been all over the news all day. Like I said, there were some choice signs and words that were had back and forth. He was running down, taunting the sideline. We were in the third row. We're pretty big guys, so kind of noticeable. And he looked right at the Bears fan, and we just jumped over the top and really upset him clearly. So he points really hard at us, and then I didn't realize because we were all kind of in an emotional roller coaster because we thought we had won, and then now we're losing, and now there's 23 seconds, now there's 3 seconds. Next thing you know, I didn't realize the play was going on either. I don't know if any of us did. And then we look over, and then the play's going on. He looks over because he shrugs like this, and then he turns around and sprints towards the play, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
And so if I do have to say one other thing, and it's one of the reasons that we're on here, is because when we woke up this morning, we hear on sports talk radio a guy calling in named Shane that claimed to be the one that was taunting and the one he pointed at. This is false. This is fraud. And you need to know this because this was us. We looked, he was in the end zone. We were in section 139, right below the 10-yard line. That's where the point went, not in the end zone. He never went in the end zone. Sorry, I had to get that clarified.
So does all of Washington owe you three a big thanks? Are you responsible for this win?
No, Jaden
Jaden
Daniels,
Daniels is
coaches,
responsible.
Noah
The
Brown
only thing that we helped out in
is just
Brown was his responsibility. And when the play started, at one point they were 10 yards down the field. So when he turned around, he just saw a bunch of receivers. And we're pretty sure that Brown was his responsibility. So rather than going in and try and tip the ball, he was supposed to stand with Brown so if the ball gets tipped to knock it down.
Yep.
And apparently he wanted to take all the glory and went for the tip ball and left Brown wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this has been something special in the vibrancy of the stadium, going out, everybody's hugging, cheering. I think I fell as that play happened. I was so excited because then Chris helped me out. I think I said I fell, and they just pulled me up because we were so excited. Everybody's screaming, high five.
I mean, just for the city itself,
it's a great thing, and just
what the Redskins have done for the city, the turnaround. The amount that everybody's back into football, how much we love it.
Now
we haven't had the spirit.
No, you're right about that. The spirit is palpable. But talk to me, go back just a second and give me kind of a short summary of how long was this back and forth between you and Stevenson?
It was quick.
It was like probably like
3 seconds.
No, it was longer because he started coming down. It was like a good 10 seconds that he was going.
I would say, yeah, you're probably right. He engaged by like looking over at the guy or something.
He engaged the Chicago guy,
and then we
got into
it. And
then he kept on saying, "Go home, losers! Go home, losers!" And we're just
I couldn't read everything he was saying. You were both screaming a lot of things. Everything happened very fast. But the good thing is, I do know we did distract him. Clearly, got his attention. And nothing's on our back at all. We're fans like everybody else. We're just thrilled to be here.
But as we see it, that's what home field advantage is about, right?
Yep.
Hey, so now has the team reached out? Are you getting the key to the city? Are you getting free life tickets? What's happening?
you have breaking news on this. You have the exclusive.
Starting
So
our media tour.
we already have people that are calling. It's a big line to get to us right now. But once we do our tour, then hopefully we'll settle back down and just be back into being a fan.
Normal fans again.
That's great, guys. Love it. Anything else you want to add about this moment? Because as you pointed out, that's part of home field advantage. But at the same time, look, I mean, from our viewpoint, it looked like that play was 3 or 4 seconds into already being away before he realized football's going on behind him.
Exactly. And there was some banter, some classic banter going on between players and fans. And normally, players don't respond to it, but when you're going to respond to us, we're going to get more into it.
Yeah. I don't think he made his own bed. I mean, he shouldn't have been, his head should have been in the game. And I guess he's learned a very, very, very hard lesson that he's not going to soon forget. But hey, end of the day, it happened. We got the W. Let's go Commanders.
That's Redskins. Let's do
Redskins, whatever you want to call it. But I might have to stick with the Commanders now the way we're playing.
Guys, congratulations. Thanks for your effort as the 12th man, right? You really did it.
Sure. That's Absolutely. What we are. We all are the 12th man.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
No, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. You guys nailed it. Great talking to you. And we will be counting on you in other close games moving forward.